Hello. There we go. Got my microphone going. Let's get the iPad going. There we go. Beauty. Okay, guys. So if you haven't done so already, hopefully you can hear me. Just let me know in the chat if you're already here. I noticed most people have already done that. I'm just going to quickly take attendance, and then we'll chat about what you guys are going to do today. Good morning, Evan. Okay. Oh. Tamer, welcome. If you're coming in late, and I will post this as well after the little introductory spiel here is done. If you wouldn't mind sending him an email to let me know that you've come. So if you're watching this video later, just drop me an email and let me know that you're working on the content for today. I've got to get in contact with every student today, so if that's you, I'll probably have to call you later if I don't hear from you today. If you manage to get into this chat before we're done here, you're good to go. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully everybody had a restful holiday. So we're moving to online only. As I mentioned in my email yesterday, I don't think this is going to be hugely impactful, probably because we're already working 50% distance, and it's just 100% distance. So things are going to pretty much go as they were. The only difference here is that the interactivity is a little bit decreased because I'm not speaking directly to you. So if I could ask you guys a favor, if you could, anytime that you would have normally asked a question in class or put up a hand. I know people are shy to type things into the chat here, but if you're able to, it's greatly appreciated. It helps the class flow, and it's a good strategy for me to sort of assess as we're going what students are and are not understanding. So I do have to go to a staff meeting in about 10 minutes here, so I'm just going to quickly go through what we're going to work on today, and just give me 2 shakes here. Okay, so first of all, there are a few students at least that still owe me some stuff from before the break. So if that's you, there's a little bit less content to do today. I structured it so that it was a little bit less intense. We're on day 15, by the way. Because of that, take the first little bit here to just check to see if you're done everything. Okay, are you done every quiz that has been assigned? Are you done every assignment that's been assigned? And if not, do that first before we move on. Okay, you got to get caught up first. Hopefully you've had a chance to finish everything over the break, but I know for a fact that there are several students that owe me a few things. So so check that out first. I'd like to give you guys a mark update coming soon, so and it's really very helpful if everybody has everything handed in before that. The second part here, so our new unit is going to be plants. We're going to be learning all about plants. I'll let you know that coming up later in the week, is it on Wednesday? Let me double check this here. This is Wednesday. I have all the days posted for plants. Yeah, on Wednesday. We're going to do a flower dissection on Wednesday. If you have a flower at home, any flower from any plant, it would be helpful if that was available to you for you to take apart and have a look at your own flower while we're doing the flower dissection. I'm going to do it live, like I'll do one with you. I have some Christmas flowers upstairs that we planted a month ago and are just blossoming. They look great. They're perfect flowers, which is awesome, which means they have male and female plant parts. So that's what I'm going to use. They're nice big plant parts, and they should be easy to see on camera. But if you have a flower at home of any kind, it'd be really helpful if you were allowed to take that apart. If not, it's not a huge deal. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be doing it live, but it would be helpful if you had a flower. So that's for Wednesday, by the way. So I'm just giving you a heads up so people aren't scrambling to find that at the last second. Anyway, for today, so we are going to start off with a general. This is a lesson video, by the way. It's from a previous quad, so I mentioned in here that I might make reference to some things outside of this quad. You can just ignore all that stuff, dates and things like that. I might say Friday quiz or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, none of that stuff's applicable. This unit is not actually going to get finished during this block. So Wednesday is the last day I'm with you guys before you switch over to your other course, which I'm assuming will operate similar to this. You'd probably get an email from your other teacher. Or it'll be operating however it was operating up until now. But we will not be finishing this unit. Right, that's where I was. Yeah, there'll be one more day of the unit that you'll do when you come back. So the final project, the vocabulary list, all of that stuff will be due after you come back in the next block here with me, as well as the quiz. So just so you know, there'll be a ridiculous gap in between, just like there was last time. And so I highly recommended that you occasionally glance back at your notes so that you don't forget everything that we've done in the next 3 days, because there's quite a bit of content. We're going to do the whole plants in 4 days. So anyway, this is an introduction, talks a little bit about how plants are different from animals. We addressed a lot of this stuff in the diversity unit, so there's a little bit of review talking about what different types of plants exist, like from an evolutionary perspective, pteridophytes, bryophytes, stuff that we talked about back then. And then a little bit of an examination of photosynthesis. We're going to talk about the chemistry of that, just in basic, guys, so it doesn't get super detailed. If you are really interested in how photosynthesis works on a biochemical level, the grade 12 course, grade 12 bio course, goes into great detail of how that works. So, oh, sorry, I got to keep an eye on the chat here in the background too. More now than ever. We need 20 words in the vocab list. Yes, but honestly, it won't be tough to find 20 words. There's lots of words in this unit. You might be able to find 6 or 7 today. It wouldn't surprise me. I'll do, you know what, Andy, I'll do a quick look over that. And if it seems unrealistic, I'll reduce the number, but I don't think that it is. It's like the plant unit's fairly vocabulary rich, and because you've never really done any botany before, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, to my knowledge, I don't think you would have done a lot of botany in school. Most of the words here will be new to you, probably, in terms of like the structural names of things and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that you probably won't have trouble finding 20 words, but I will double check that. I'll get back to you. Aim for 20. Anyway, where was it going here? Okay, so in the video it mentions a couple questions that you complete. You do those questions. They're in the package, which is posted. Analysis questions. Oh, right. You have to create a new Google Doc for your analysis questions. I'm going to collect those before the end as part of a portfolio. We didn't do before the midterm. Let's not worry about it. But I am going to collect those as part of a portfolio still. So you'll need a new document for your questions for this unit. There's some analysis questions that go along with this on page 545, numbers 1 to 4, and then there's a little exit quiz, a little practice thing. So that's all the content for today. It's actually not that much, and that's intentional. It's to give you guys a little bit of breathing room here. I'm not going to be available for the rest of the day because I'm going to be in a staff meeting and some other PD day activity stuff. So I won't be there to answer questions. So I didn't want to put a ton of content here, and I wanted to give people an opportunity to finish stuff if they're behind at all. So that's what you guys are going to work on today. While I can answer any like content related questions like at the beginning of tomorrow's class, or if you have any questions about how things are going to proceed, I think it's fairly straightforward. But let me know. Actually, I'll give you an opportunity right now. Does anybody have any questions about what we're up to here before I sign off and let you get down to it? Let me know. I'll give you a chance to type. All right, so if you do have any questions, you could feel free to email me them. That'll be the only way you can get in contact with me today. But during a regular day like this, like moving forward, I will be available on the live stream like this all day, just like before, like where the chat's available. Last day of the Quadmaster. Yeah, so that hasn't changed. If you look on the home page, I'll pull this up right here. The intro Quadmaster schedule. Scroll down. So the last day would be February 2nd, I guess. I mean, the actual last day of classes is January 29th. And the first and the second are support days, where it says distance instructional support day. I think the purpose of those is basically catch-up days. I shouldn't speak for your other course teacher, so it's possible that your other course teacher is looking for something else during that time, but I think the majority of us are using them as potential catch-up days. So, okay, guys, if there are no other questions, the analysis questions have been combining all the units in one document. Oh yeah, if you have headings that make it really obvious, that's fine too. I just need to be able to see that, so that's fine. And make it clear in your title too, Ella. Just be like, all unit questions or something along those lines, just so I can tell when I'm looking at the document that you've got them all in there. Any other questions? No. So I'm in like PD day meetings and stuff like that for the entire day today. So I'm not going to be on the live stream. I won't be in the Google Classroom or in the Google Meet at in block 3 like normal. So but that'll all be starting tomorrow. That'll all be running again. If you do have any questions, just email me for today. That'll be the only way you can get to me today. All right, and with that, I am going to head over to the staff meeting. And good luck, guys. Again, let me know by email if you need anything.